This guy met a woman in a park. And ladies, may I just say, you meet the best level of men in parks. But he met a fine woman at a park, and they exchanged phone numbers. Which, again, ladies, oh, that's brilliant. No, you should. You should. You're totally safe exchanging phone numbers with a man in a park. So he says, I'll give you a call. She says, great, I'll call you back. There are two voicemails that this man left. And, gentlemen, this is the way to woo a woman. This is the... Let's try that again. Stations, edit that out because that sounded unprofessional. This is the way to woo a woman.
Yeah, hi there, Olga. It's Demitri. Sorry I had to leave such a rushed message with you when we met the other day. I just want to quickly give you my phone number, and I had to get the heck out of the area. In any event, I figure I better leave you a more detailed message.
Can I just stop here? Okay. Here we've learned that you're calling a second time, and you're sorry that you had to leave a rushed message. You just had to get out of the area. I don't think there's any explanations that are necessary. Did anybody else think police sweep? I'm sure it's just me. APB? I'm sure that was just me. She's probably thinking, oh, there might have been like some other thing happening that wasn't related to an APB. It didn't sound suspicious at all. So leave that in.
I am single. I have no trouble meeting women. I mean, women approach me 6-7 times a day.
Stop. This is a way to really bring the woman in and basically saying, I'm a player. Women are just, this impresses a woman. A woman says, really? I thought I was the only one that you might have approached in the park.
But I'm very particular about what I like. You're extremely elegant. I couldn't take my eyes off of you, and your friends were very jealous. Even if they say they weren't, they were envious of the fact that I approached you.
Stop. An elegant woman likes to get right into jealous friends, and I think a woman also appreciates a man who knows himself. You know, somebody who's willing to go out there on a limb and say, I'm just going to say what everybody else is thinking. Dig me.
And I was very taken by you. Elegant women are very rare. I'm Greek, and I'm very particular about what I like. So I'm giving you an opportunity here. I don't know if you pick up the messages on the weekend, but I'm working on a movie script, so I'm pretty much around all week.
Stop. This guy. And I'm working, by the way, I'm in Hollywood. I'm working on a movie script right now. Wouldn't you love to hear the response from the woman? I mean, the actual response. How many times has she had friends over? You could have parties revolving around this voicemail. Wouldn't you? If somebody left this voicemail, you would have it for friends. You'd play it for friends, and eventually somebody would say to you, let me hear it. You go, you know what? This Friday, I'm just having all my friends over. We're just going to play it. You could have a bottle of wine, sit back, listen, laugh.
You should know this gets much worse.
Here you go.
I'm working on a movie script, so I'm pretty much around all weekend doing that. Yes. I left you my number, 416-918-4. This looks like a landline, and if it is, you may not get the message till Monday. But when you do, call me, and then we'll get together for coffee and chat and let the romance begin. You look very taken aback by my approach, and I
You're in a park.
Timidness. I hope it was just a little bit of shock at being approached so directly. Because I don't really date timid women, because I'm a very direct, very passionate, very assertive man. And I want a woman who's very independent and strong. So anyway, we'll talk about that. But I just wanted to formally introduce myself.
Hey, you spooked
now
me.
I have. I leave the ball in your court. You call me as soon as you have the courage to. Okay, Olga? Talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay. courage. As soon as you have the courage to.
Well, I would
you
need courage
scare
too.
the crap out of me.
If I had a guy who's saying I needed to run out of the area.
Yeah, I just had to get away from the area as soon as I could.
Sorry for sprinting towards that white van.
You might have heard that was music in the background. Woo! It was a disco song. We'll talk about it later, Olga.
But so obviously after a message like that, you don't call back.
Yeah.
So the next message
you have to hear it. We'll do that here in just a second. First, okay. Do we have time to play the rest of this? This is the callback. Apparently, Olga didn't call. What was his name? Vladimir? Demitri, that's right. Olga didn't call Demitri back, the man that she apparently met in the park. He likes a strong, assertive woman, but he was busy working on a movie script. Well, she didn't call back on Monday after that lovely message, but he did call back. And here's the second message.
Hi there, Olga. It's Demitri calling again, the guy from the street. I left you a message several days ago. You said you were interested. Now, here's the way I work. I don't like leaving second messages, but I like you. You're a very elegant woman. You're very attractive. But, I don't play that game. I know your friends tell you not to return calls. You're playing games like you see on stupid TV shows. So here's how it's going to work. It is now 4:30 on Wednesday. Now, I'll assume that you've already left work because, some people leave early, and I'll grant you that. But if I do not receive a phone call back from you by 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon, I'm no longer interested, and you can erase my number. Whoa. I don't play games like that. I'm completely single.
Stop. You're single. Nobody snatched you up yet? Demitri, you got to be kidding me. Really?
He's completely single, Glenn.
He's completely
Not a little bit.
It's not like, when I say single, I don't mean just unmarried. I mean no women around me whatsoever. Not a single chance I'm dating anyone.
Haven't talked to anyone else in a month.
Mom doesn't even return my phone calls. Nobody.
Creditors avoid me.
Nobody calls. I'm at a payphone right now. Is there anyone in the world that would call this guy back? Hey, look, otherwise it's like a cross between a stalker and a telemarketer. It's like if a stalker happened to be working for the what's that TV network? QVC. Where, look, you don't call in the next 5 minutes, you can erase our phone number. Just take our channel and put it on block. That's what he sounds like. Go ahead, the rest of it.
I'm completely single. I'm very intelligent. I'm great in bed. I make great money. Believe it or not, I'm a complete catch. I've only been single 4 months, in a long-distance relationship. Went a year.
While I was in prison.
It like that, and it didn't work out.
Stop just a second. I have a long-distance relationship. I was in prison, and she went into the government witness program. She was just trying. She eventually had to move to the other side of the planet where they have no phones, so I would leave her alone. But hey, I'm out, and
I'm really a catch, or like I was caught by police 4 months ago, but now I'm out.
Okay, it gets best at the end.
Oh.
And the end, unfortunately, is coming up next because we've run out of time here. This break, this is the end. His end, next.